Next name, Carmelo Anthony. And his $28 million salary got traded by the Thunder to the Hawks, who will reportedly waive him. Should the Rockets want him?
The Rockets have wanted him for so long. I remember when they were courting, Daryl Morey, the GM, was courting Carmelo Anthony. He put up a Photoshop version of Carmelo Anthony in a Rockets jersey on the arena. Never mind that number 7 was actually belonging to Jeremy Lin, who was still on the team, right? So
Not for long.
Carmelo Anthony has always been the object of Daryl Morey's affection, and what's telling in this is that Mike D'Antoni, the head coach, is also seemingly on board. So at a discount, at a minimum sort of value deal, Carmelo Anthony is worth a flyer. The question is, does Carmelo Anthony think of himself as a flyer?
Well, that's the thing, is that should they want Carmelo? Yes, because what better option do they have? Like, this is all about a matter of comparison. We've seen them lose players in the front court. He's not the same type of player as the guys that they lost. He's not a Bob Moute. He's not a Ariza.
No.
But is there any better option that they've got? Do they have any other way to get a better player to do this? Probably not. So they should want him. But they don't want him to do that much.
No.
And he wants to do a lot. And I don't know at what point he comes to terms with the reality that there's not a lot for him to do. Or the Rockets going to be straight with him and be like, look, man, we're looking at you as being kind of another dude that's kind of around on the team. Because I bet Pat Riley will be square with him about that.
Yeah, and by the way, Carmelo Anthony, speaking of our Legends at the Bank series and Hall of Fame for players, he has played this so well because now he is choosing between Houston and Miami and maybe LA. But the thing that people get stuck on here, like there's this phenomenon called sticker shock, of course. You look at the price of something and it is jarring to you. This is not sticker shock. This is name brand shock, right? The Rockets also went out this summer in a summer of that has felt like a desert for that team. They went and signed Michael Carter-Williams and people are laughing at them for doing that, except he's on a minimum deal. Carmelo Anthony will be the same thing. Easy to laugh at, but actually quite economical and worth the upside.
Well, the other thing, too, is that Melo still thinks he's a great player.
Oh, he does.
Right, but that's key. He still thinks that he is a great player. We don't think he's a great player anymore.
No.
So if we're being real about this, if he thinks he's a great player and he wants to get to a place where other people think he's a great player, there's no question where he should go. That's Miami, right? If anybody can reclaim the reputation of Melo, it's going to be playing in Miami, where he'll come out of there probably in the best shape of his career. Whatever role they've got him in, he'll be well coached. It's a strong organization. It's a better chance that he could come out of there and get the kind of role that he wants going there. If he goes to Houston, you're way down the list, buddy. You're way down. I don't think this is going to get you what you wanted to get you.
You are inviting all of the scrutiny in the world, and it's scrutiny that I don't know if you want if part of staying me 7-0 is not coming off the bench. He had his exit interview this offseason, and he was asked about that, and he said, it's out of the question that I'm a bench player. Out of the question. This is who he conceives himself to be.
But here's the other thing, too. What's Melo's number one concern been as an NBA player from what we've seen? What has he been most concerned with?
Melo?
Getting every dime that there was to offer him. And I don't begrudge him that, but getting every dime. There's no dime for him to make this year. His money is already guaranteed once they waived him. What if Melo just says, no, I'm good? Like, maybe he still wants to play basketball, but given his dedication to getting the bag, he's got the bag. He doesn't really have to play this year.
Right. If he is the first one of that crew of the Wade, CP3, and LeBron to just be like, I'm good, I'm out, he might be more respected for that and be clowned less for that.
But still get paid.